Alright guys, today we're going to talk about improving your 180s. The example we're going to stick on for a good amount of time is a back 180, but this is pretty much going to apply to every 180, whether it's a switch, nollie, regular, or fakie stance 180. Now the whole concept is that you want to use the top half of your body to help the bottom half finish off the 180. I'm going to do regular stance and switch stance 180s on the way over there, and then fakie and nollie on the way back. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what I'm referring to when I talk about using the top half to lead the bottom. So here's the first four. I got stuck. Now the fakie ones. Wait. Oh yeah, nollie.
Oh my god.
Wow, I got myself dizzy. It's because usually I do them straight eight, but I got caught off guard. But anyways, let's stick to the concept. The big issue I see when anyone's learning back 180s or just improving them is that they rely too much on their bottom half of the body to spin them, but their top half gets kind of tangled up where they started off, you know. So they'll do that. A lot of what becomes the issue is when you start doing 180s, any of them, off of stuff, and you start landing heavy on that back foot, and you slip back. So that you can improve that on all stances, you want to make sure that you're leading with the wind up, right? So if I'm doing a back 180, I don't want to start by the back foot. I don't want to start with the back foot. What I want to start to initiate the spin is my wind up. And pretty much as I meet the board, you know, when my body's on top of the board, that's kind of when I want to snap, right? And the reason that helps is because it makes it so much easier to make sure I'm opening up over the lead foot on the land, right? As opposed to leading with the back foot, staying over what then becomes the back foot, and kind of losing stability there. So it works so much better to start with the top half and end with your weight over that lead foot, what then becomes the lead foot. So what the lead foot starts off being left side for me as a regular skater, and ends being the right one. It's a very similar concept when we're doing nollie. You want to keep your weight slightly over that lead foot and land over what then becomes the lead foot, right? So backside, nollie, switch, or fakie, it's the same concept. Lead, a lot of people say lead with the wind or wind up to do a back 180 or front 180, but I want you to think about just putting those two aspects together. So it's not that this bottom part is non-existent, it's just that you want to lead over here, right? So pretty much how that looks like for a front 180 is you're down here, you're opening up, and then you snap, right? So let me show you guys. You want to go like roll a bit, lead with this, right? Lead with the top, then you pop. Now let's go that way. Go that way. Here's nollie. Lead here, and then jump, right? Instead of just using the bottom half. So an example of only using the bottom half for those examples would be this. back foot. You went too quick.
No, I'm trying.
Okay, go. Damn, I actually don't even know how to go about it without using the top half because I'm so used to it. But it's this. Where I'm very stiff, you know. I want you to play around with leading with that top half, and this can be done without actually popping. So if you're doing kick turns, wow, it's hectic out here. If you're just doing kick turns, I want you to think about how you can rotate the top half first and then push down to kick turn, right? To lift the nose. Now with nollies, lead with the top half and then push down. Faking, lead with the top half, then push down. 5. Okay, so the biggest reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you don't, how would I say? If we don't address these habits of just leading with or just doing back 180s or 180s in general with the bottom half of your body, then these things bleed into tricks like backside flips, 180 variations, frontside flips, backside flips, big spins. And the problem with that, using backside flips and backside big spins as an example, is you start to land in ways where it's very inefficient when it comes down to applying those tricks in different obstacles, or even just doing those tricks in variations into grinds or off of stairs, right? So same thing with big spins. If you keep your weight, if you don't know how to transfer that weight or allow your top half to operate independently to your bottom, it's going to be very hard to distinguish what the bottom half needs to do and what the top half needs to do. And what I mean by that is, for example, a big spin, the bottom half for a backside big spin has to do the shove, right? Where the top half has to worry about the back 180, right? Pretend I landed that. No, I landed. But this makes it so much easier to understand this trick in a way where you can apply it to different obstacles and in different variations, right? Cool. Because this allows you to make sure you start on the lead foot and end on the lead foot, like I mentioned in a lot of my videos. So I start with my left side as the lead foot and with the right side. But long story short, it's gonna help you when you progress to 180 variations, like a backside flip and a backside 180. There's smoke in the air or something. You don't smell it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. But anyways, having said that, I hope this helped you a little. It's getting a little too hectic, so I'm just gonna end the video. And hopefully you've been liking these videos. I encourage you to comment. Damn, that smoke is strong. And see you in the next one. It's so crazy out here.